And Josh is one of the people that actually helped me really understand what he meant by sorting instead of convincing. And the best way to do it is to kind of share with you one of these. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen one of these. This is a deck of cards. Now, how many cards are in this deck? Oh, yeah, 52. Now, there's technically 54 because there's 2 jokers. I know you guys, there's a couple of jokers in everyone's deck. But 52 cards. Now, let me ask you a question. If this is a full deck, and it's correct, how many 7s are in this deck? Yeah, 4. How many 9s? Same. How many kings? 4. How many aces? 4, exactly. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for aces. Now, what's an ace? An ace is somebody who sees it, who gets it, who's ready to get started right away. So, and even if they're maybe not ready to get started right now, they're not hesitant about moving forward. It's not like pulling teeth or convincing or begging or anything like that. So what I know is this, is that in this deck there's 4 aces. Now, if I said I would give you $100 for every ace you found in this deck, how fast would you go through this deck? Yeah, very quickly, right? I mean, you wouldn't just turn over 3 cards and be like, 5, 8, 2. Man, this deck's a scam. This thing doesn't work. No, that'd be weird, Why? Because you only turned over 3 cards. You turned over a 2, an 8, and a 5. Now, here's the thing. There's aces in this deck. Where are the aces in the deck? We don't know. Now, let me ask you a question. If this was a shuffled deck, and in this case, which I've been shuffling it here, okay? I didn't make this up. This isn't planned, okay? First card, okay? If I'm flipping, I'm going through it. And I flip over, and I get a 2, okay? Now, let's say, what's the odds of getting an ace? Does anyone know? Yeah, 4 out of 52 or 1 out of 13. Now, if the first card I flip, let's see if I can find one in here. Boom. All right, so I got an ace. Now, let's just say this was a shuffled deck, and the first card I flip, boom, is an ace. Okay? If the first card I flip is an ace, you would call me what? Lucky. Exactly. Okay? Now, what do I mean by that? It's not because I was good. It's because I was lucky. So in your business, if the first person you call signs up with a professional pack, it's not because you were good. It's because you were lucky. Don't get it twisted. You're going to have to go through your numbers too, like all of us do, no matter what. Okay? Now, your aces might be at the back of the deck. They might be at the front of the deck. But here's what I know. If you go through the whole deck, they're always in there. So that's why when we say make your list, never prejudge. You never know who's going to be interested and who's going to lead you to who. So when you're being accountable to these things, what we want to do is go out there. So let's shuffle this here real quick, and let's see what happens. I'm curious. Okay? Let's put this on my list. I'm new. I'm excited. And here's what most people do when they first get started. They flip over their first card. Oh, it's a queen. It's a queen. We're close. It's close to an ace. Now, but isn't it an ace? No, it's not. This is the drama woman in your business. You guys know what I'm talking about. So no, I'm just kidding. But not really. You guys know. It's like everything is a drama. Everything is a problem. Everything is this. And you guys get it, right? So it's not an ace. It's not an ace. Now we flip it over. We get a 5. This is my next card that I got. I got a 5. Okay, so this is happening right now. 5. Now, what is this? This is kind of the lower end of the deck. This is kind of one of those people that's like, I'm good. You guys know those people? Oh, I'm good. And you know they're not good. I mean, man, I can talk to them all the time, right? So, no, you're not good. And here's what happens. What most people do is they get this 5, and they're like, you're an ace. You're an ace. I know you're an ace. And so what they do is they go into one of 2 modes. They go into either convincing or begging. Please, secret agents, that's not the way that we want to go do this, okay? So convincing. What do I mean by convincing? Convincing. No, you can do it. You can be a 5. You've got this. You're not really lazy. You're just sometimes pretending to be lazy. You guys get what I mean, right? Now, these are the people. A lot of times they don't keep their word. It's okay. They say they're going to show up, and they don't show up. And we get a lot of questions about 5s. Now, what are they? It's not an ace. Or they try to change it. They're like scratching on it. They're like, no, you're an ace. I don't care. You can write on a Sharpie all you want. This is still a 5. It doesn't matter. Or they go into begging. Please, I just need 2 more people. Please, I'll pay for you. No, okay? That's not sorting, okay? Now, I'm not telling you to treat people like numbers. I don't mean this is if it's your cousin or your best friend. It doesn't mean they're a 5 as a friend or a 5 as a family member. It just means a 5 is in secret isn't a fit for them right now. And that's okay, all right? Maybe they'll come around later. So, next card. Oh, a 2. This is your negative. Oh, no, those things don't work. Those are stupid. Oh, secret, it's a scam. Having someone tell you secret's a scam, it'd be like coming back from the gym and someone say, the gym's a scam. Well, why? You're like, well, I signed up last year and look at me, I'm still not in shape. It's not that gyms don't work, it's that people don't work. If you don't go consistently, you get no results. So this is going back to the point of accountability. When you're accountable to doing things outside of yourself, we found it's one of the best things in the world. Now for me, when I first got started in this profession, it was hard for me. You know, it stretched me. I had to stretch my comfort zone because there's no more success there. There's no more income there. I had to become more in order to earn more. So I had to learn how to stretch that and be accountable to a workout partner or a group of people saying, here's what I'm going to go do. Now, we're not going to give you your goals. You're going to give us your goals. Here's what I'm going to go do. And we're going to try to hold you accountable to that. Now, at your work, usually your boss has an accountability structure called a paycheck. What do I mean? Well, you're accountable to show up every day because if you don't get paid. See, and for some of you, this is your first time being self-employed or being in free enterprise, where you need to learn how to be your own boss and learn how to keep yourself accountable, because in this business, you don't get paid for time invested, you get paid for results produced. But to produce results, what we focus on is activities. Because when you do the activities, you find the results. Just like when you go through enough cards, you find the aces. So now we got the 2, we put it down. Next one, oh, but back-to-back 2s? Oh, this is a tough day. Maybe I call 2 negative people back to back. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord, right? So now I got a problem. Next card, boom, I get it to 6. So I've gone through 5 people. I got a drama queen. I got a maybe, sorta, kinda. I've got a no, I'm good. And I got 2 negative people. Now at this point, if I'm new, if I don't know this concept, I probably might be feeling a little down. In fact, I might even be considering quitting. I might be giving up on my dreams and my future and the best opportunity that has ever come across my path because I ran across just a couple of numbers in the beginning because I didn't understand the ratios. And what happens is so sad is this is typically when I'll get the call. I know this happened to you, Brian. I know this happened to you, Robin. Is, you know, Brian, you get the call. Brian, it's not working. You know, and Brian's like, well, what's up? And he's like, I've called everybody I know. When you've called 5 people, all right? So here's the thing, is you want to play with a full deck. Here's what I know. If you keep going, boom. Look at that. That's the next one is an ace. I wish I could have planned that, but that actually really happened. That's awesome, okay? So next one, holy crap, ace. I got back-to-back aces, just like I got back-to-back 2s. Sometimes you're going to get negative. 7, queen. Okay, whatever it is, okay? You guys get it, right? So when I'm going through the deck, I'm going to find my aces, but I got to go through the whole deck. So you got to play with a full deck, at least get 50-something down so you can go out there and sort through your deck to find your aces, not